Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Graveyard Keeper, shall we? Alright, so, we got a lot of body parts in our inventory. We've got some flitch, we've got some iron parts, and let's just check out what's going on here. We made a tombstone. This is looking good. Now, I think at this point, what I'd really like to get going is to have some kind of better technology for food. You know, like we just don't have as much food as I'd like. So with improvement, we could build a garden bed with sticks, which is useful for gardening. But at this point, though, the only problem is that we don't have access to the garden completely because we might need to talk to the merchant for that. Actually, I think we can use it, but that's not exactly what I want. What I want to do is, okay, upgrade the corpse hatch for sure. This will just help save us time. And work on the business of starting to open up some of these shortcuts in our complete beginner's guide to Graveyard Keeper. So I'm going to kind of go over here and I'm going to just mine this stone out. And now we just got 3 pieces of stone just like that. And break this one up too. And 3 more pieces of stone. Pull out these sticks. Okay. And let me find some more sticks to get. Here we go. Beautiful. This gives us 15 green, which will allow us to get beekeeping. And so I'm going to say we can make honey and gather beeswax, and I'm going to say great, and I'm going to unlock that. Okay. Now, beekeeping is something that let me wander over here on our farm and go up to the north, go to the right, and you'll see there's a tree with a beehive in it. And right here, if we can unlock this, okay, let me fix this up, or break this, I guess, is the way to phrase it. There used to be an apiary here, which is a place where we can basically raise bees and get honey, and this will be tremendous for us. But right now, we don't have access to it, okay? We can't repair it just yet, and if I look at my technology, we're going to need to do a little bit more before we can get this unlocked, okay? And it's probably going to have to be some kind of a quest thing. Now, I can stand here if I want to get a little honey. Okay, and we got some beeswax, and we got some honey. I'm going to go down. It's becoming night. If you can't do something, if you try to build something or it won't let you do something, just understand that that's probably gated behind a quest, and that if you progress in the main quest line or with some of the side quests, more things will become available to you. You also might need to unlock some different technologies. Now, with tech points, I'm going to go ahead and craft this. I'm going to fix the hatch. I have the ingredients, which was some stone and simple iron parts. I'm going to work on this, and now you see it's fixed. So this door looks great. So if the donkey comes, he'll dump a body, okay? And it will just dump into, well, here, hopefully. We actually have to fix both parts of this for it to work. And we're going to unfortunately need some more simple iron parts, okay? I'd also like to fix this. So we need simple iron parts all over the place. What's this take? This takes wedges and beams and iron parts. That's a little bit more difficult for us right now, but we'll get there. Remember, there's no race. Like, I know when I played this game, I was constantly like, oh my gosh, I have to go faster, or I'm behind, and it can feel stressful. Just have fun. Just don't even worry about it. You'll get there. It'll all happen. And let's see, the wooden cross is okay, the grave fence is okay. The problem is the fact that this is broken, and that the body is meh. So I don't have what it takes to fix this or that, so I need to make some repair kits. I'm going to go up here to this grave, and I can just attach the gravestone that I do have and just boost our quality up to -11. So we're getting there. Oh, looks like we didn't finish putting this on here. If you ever see a progress bar and a box above it with an item, that means that, like, you didn't finish it. Like, we ran out of energy. So let's just finish that. And there we go. Now we're down to -9. Let me look in my trunk. Nothing in here. Okay. And the BB is going to be coming today, but we are not ready with the graveyard. So he's not going to be, you know, exactly excited about our progress, but that's okay. Eventually, he'll be blown away. Now, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go down, because remember, we didn't have enough energy, but if you get the energy and you come down here, this is a great place to get flour, okay? So down in your basement, you can get flour. You can also break up these barrels, all right? And just get a little bit of experience, sometimes some supplies. Actually, it doesn't look like any supplies, but we'll get a little bit of red experience, and we can see what would it take to open this. All right, planks. What does it take to get this? And similarly, wedge, plank, iron parts. And there's Snake actually standing right down there, but he might as well be a million miles away because we can't get to Snake until we clear these out. And that's going to require us to upgrade our technology. All right. Now, down here, what can we make? Right now, we can just make trunks for extra storage, and we do have some storage right here. And in this, there's a recipe for simple and tasty. So you can go now into your inventory, and you can use this, and we learned how to make baked mushrooms and baked apples. So in this trunk, there is a little recipe list for you. Okay, we can clear this out. And we got some flitch. Now, if I go to cook, okay, you can see now I can make bread, or baked apples, or mushrooms. Now, I'm going to go to the desk here, and you can see that we can actually make dough because we got wheat, all right? So we got a bunch of wheat, and we already have the flour, but we need water. So I'm going to go out, and we're just going to go over here, all right? And I'm just going to hold Y, and we ran out of energy, so we need to sleep. Woe is me, but that's the reality of it. We ran out of energy, and we need our energy to complete this task so we can bake some bread. If we can get some food going, what this will do for us is allow us to just work longer through the day. So I'm going to go ahead and wake up now, and I'm so refreshed. I am. And we can go down to the well again, and you can see it's remembered our progress. So we'll get a bucket of water. And I'm going to get another bucket of water. Okay. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to open up this chest. And I'm going to put all of our water. I have 3 buckets. I'm going to put them in here. And then I'm also going to put in all of our flour. Okay. And I'll put in the honey. And I'm going to put in the beeswax as well. Anything I think might be for cooking. Well, we know that this flesh is actually, unfortunately, for cooking. And I'm going to go here, and now we can make dough. Oh, wait, no, we can't. What we need to do is go into this inventory, okay? And you need to actually take these out, all right? And you need to go into your inventory, and you need to use this. And then when you use the bucket of water, you actually get water, okay? So you have to actually use your bucket to get these big drops. And then you go in, and then you can put these big drops of water in like that. And now we can cook dough. All right. And I'm going to queue up by using the right arrow as much dough as we can make. Okay. So I'm going to make 28, and I'm going to push A to craft, and we're going to start this project. We're making 7 instances of 4 dough each. Okay. So this does take a lot of energy, but it gives us green experience, and we're just cooking away. We're making dough. Now with this dough, okay, what we can do is we can go to the cook menu, and we now have dough. And do we want to make anything extra? No, but we can go here, and we can say bread. So we can cook bread. 1 instance of bread, I'm sorry, 2 loaves of bread takes flour or the dough that we made, right? So for 2 dough, we can make 2 bread, but we need fuel to do that, all right? And we need to add some fuel, and we can add it with sticks or add it with firewood. I kind of want to add it with firewood, so I'm going to pick up a log. Actually, I don't need to do that. Put it right back. I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to say, oops, sawhorse. Can we get some firewood? Oh, you don't get it there. You get it here. Yes, this is also where we're going to make wedges, okay? So at this chopping spot, we can make firewood. 1 log gives you 10 firewood, or wedges. And we know that we need both of those things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make just 10 firewood for now. And roll in here. And I'm going to just put this in. And I'm actually going to load this up with all of my firewood. So I could do it one at a time like I was doing, or you can use the right arrow. And I'm just going to put in a ton. So now you see we have 300 fuel here. And I'm going to tell it to bake all of the bread that we have out of our dough. So I'm going to make 28 bread, and it's going to take 70 fuel, okay? And it's cooking, and each one will take a minute. You can just let this go. It's not like Valheim or other games where you're going to burn your food. You can just let this go, and when you come back, there'll just be experience or tech points waiting for you as well as your food. So now we've got food going. Okay, and I feel tremendous about that. What I want to do at this point is go around. I need to start making iron parts. So I'm going to make 8 simple iron parts. Okay, and I've picked these up. And then I'm also going to go here and let's see. I could make flitch or I could make billets. I have 18 flitch. I have no billets on me, but I have some in my trunk. Okay? So I'm going to go to my trunk, and I'm going to put these, for the time being, I'm going to put all of my stuff from corpses in here, but in general, it's a good practice to keep everything you can in a trunk that's nearby the appropriate workstation. So this is just temporary storage for a lot of this stuff. I'm going to take out these billets, and I'm going to take out these nails because I want to do some construction. This exhumation permission that we've received, you need one of these every time you want to dig up a corpse. Right now we only have 1, but when we get a little bit further with the church, we'll be able to get more of those and dig up all the bodies that we want to. I'm going to go inside the morgue. I'm going to walk over here, and I'm going to finish this project. I'm going to fix the corpse hatch on the inside, all right? And we run out of energy, but do I have anything to eat? No. All right, so alas, this is why we're making food. It's a good time to sleep anyway. It's like a rainy night. Let's get a little shut-eye. And now when I go back in my house, you'll notice I've got some green experience and some bread just waiting for us. All right, I'm going to go to sleep. And I'm just going to let it sleep until we fill up completely. Fantastic. I'm so refreshed. Now, while we're sleeping, look, we made some bread. So it's also a fun idea to just have stuff happening while you're sleeping because, I'm going to pause it just to talk to you and not move time. While you are resting, time accelerates. Just like if you use the stone garden to meditate, time accelerates. So anything you have queued up in your forge or anything that's just making in your oven, it will make at a faster rate if you sleep. Okay? So if we wanted to finish this, by the way, we could, but we'd need to go dig up some sand. I'm not in a hurry to get that right now, but if you want it, the ingredients are listed. I'm in a hurry, though. I want to finish working on stuff down here in my morgue. I'm excited about doing this. And then now it's done. So now corpses will drop immediately down into our morgue. If we wanted to fix this, we can. And I'll just repair it like that. And now we can build a pallet and a preparation place. Okay? So I'm going to build myself a pallet right now. And I'm going to just kind of rotate this pallet so that it's going north and south, and I'm going to put it up here in this corner. You can always move it if you want, okay? What this pallet does is allows you to store bodies. All right? It's not great, but it's a nice way when you start getting more bodies to prepare and keep them sorted, okay? And I was just doing it more as a science experiment. Now, when we come over here, we can see that what we need would be some better gravestones, all right, and some repair kits to really, really dress this up. So what's that going to take? That's going to take us gathering resources. But that's good because we need to be doing that, and we need experience, right? Tree is too big, but this one isn't. So let's go ahead and start getting ourselves some supplies so that we can fix up this graveyard. And as you can see, the donkey is coming right here. There's my log. Now watch this. The donkey automatically drops it and it goes down our chute. I'm just going to put this on the supply and move down here, running into our morgue. And the body comes down the chute and is sitting here. Right? And now I can pick it up and walk it over to the preparation place. And I can prepare it. I still think at this stage, all of these items are worth it to us to extract. But if you want to keep a perfect body, then don't. Okay? Always take out the fat. Okay? You're going to want to take out the blood, trust me. You can leave the skull if you want. We're going to want the skin. And we'll take the flesh. Alright, so we've made a mockery of this body. And I'll also take the bone. I'm just completely cannibalizing these corpses for resources and not worried at all about their quality. Because we're going to overcompensate for their bad quality with amazing graveyard decoration, right? So I'm just going to throw this down, and I'm going to go ahead and build a gravesite. And we can just put this right here. And dig a hole. And we'll just drop this in. And we want to pack it down, and we've run out of energy. But if I push the right directional pad, remember I mapped bread to that button, I get energy back. And I can just do that and finish it up without having to fall asleep. We're not wealthy enough, or we don't have enough supplies just yet to really completely sustain ourselves with food. It's a little bit too expensive for us to do that, but it's great to just finish out tasks with. So I don't have any ingots that I need to do anything with, and I'm ready to go. And here's all of the rest of our bread. It's still cooking, you see that? But we're getting a lot of bread. So they give you a bunch of that flour in the basement, and it's a great amount of food to really get you started so you can start doing more each day. And I recommend, once you have the ability to cut firewood and to get the recipe for that, go for it, because bread's tremendous. Now look at us. Look at all of our experience. Don't forget to every once in a while go to your tech tree, check through your stuff. Did I earn enough to buy anything? Well, we sure did. We can learn how to make tools. We can also learn how to make glass. But what I am actually more curious about is I want to, okay, let's look over here. Anything else that we want? That takes blue, so we're gatekept by blue. I'm going to go ahead and learn tools. Alright, so now we can make a pickaxe 1, a shovel 1, and an axe 1. Alright, and I'm going to learn transplanting, which is a place for a berry bush and an apple tree. Okay, just slowly learning it. Remember, you're going to get enough experience where it's not a big deal. Now you come over here, and with transplanting, you can put a berry bush and an apple tree, but it requires a seedling, peat, and a wooden stick, okay? So we don't have that stuff right now except for sticks, but we can get that pretty soon. My priorities right now would be to build, I can make an axe 1, a shovel 1, and a pickaxe 1. And why would I want that? Well, check me out. I have a rusty axe, a rusty pickaxe, and a rusty shovel. These are only 70% tool efficiency, okay? And if I were to make these are 100% tool efficiency. What this means is it will use less energy for us to do all of these different tasks, which is incredible for us. So we need iron to do that. We need some ingots. So let's go just straight north through our swamp. And there's some bad guys that we have to fight, some slimes. But these are jellies, I should call them. But these are great, these green jellies, because they drop, or slimes, whatever, something that we can also cook with. And let's just go ahead and break up this metal, all right? And we get a bunch of ore. I'm going to break this up too. And look how much... I'm going to break this one up. I'm actually going to, while I'm here, get all of them. There's another up here. You can see a burned out house over to my right. And there's plenty of ore up here, so when you're needing ore, come over here. What I like to do is just while I'm going, I'm just going to push right. I'm going to eat some bread. I'm just going to kind of keep myself topped off. I can afford to do this for a few days. And while I get some more burial certificates to make a little bit more money, we can start spending that money. Instead of buying bread, we can actually buy wheat. There's something blocking the river, and we can't clear it out just yet. But maybe one day we can undam that and fill this river back in. For what? I do not know. But for now, let's go here. And if we buy wheat and make dough, it'll be a more cost-effective way for us to eat food. But we can do better than bread eventually. All right, I'm going to start crafting, all right? And I'm going to tell it to craft all of the ingots that I have. And I'm going to queue it up, all right? And I can't because I don't have enough fuel. So I'm going to go ahead to the chopping spot. And I'm going to go ahead and make like a ton of firewood. I can make 30 right now. And while I'm working, while I'm holding the work button, I'm going to push the right directional pad, and you can actually eat while you work. All right? And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to just add all of the firewood that I can. This will give us 270. All right? And now I've got 280 fuel, and I'm going to make as much as I can with 280, okay? Which is 11. I'm just going to queue that up. I'm going to go ahead and open up this chest. I'm going to put the iron ore in here for the time being, as well as all of my body stuff. I can also use this metal scrap. I'm going to put it in the trunk to burn it into iron parts as well, iron ingots and stuff as well. All right, and I can go in here, and the rest of our bread is done. We got a bunch of experience. We're still cooking. How about that? Now, if I go over here, I can make green jelly. This is actually amazing food for us. It takes honey, all right, but we can make 1 stack, which gives you 3 each, and this gives you 30 energy, all right? So I'm going to just make some for fun to keep us going, all right? And I'm going to push X to equip this. I'm going to push it on the bottom slot. So now we can eat some green jelly if we really want. I'm not, like, huge into it, but it's cool to have it. Now, let's see if we can get here before it becomes dark. I might have waited a little bit too long. It's getting dark, but I'm going to run over to the right, okay? How much money do we have? We have 2 silver. Let's just see how much food we can really get for 2 silver, okay? We can't get those mushrooms until we buy the technology, but you see all these wheat fields, right? If you go north at this juncture, you will find the miller. And the miller, he says the mill is broken, right? And if we need something milled, we have to go to the town. And we're like, we don't have anything to mill. And he's like, oh, I'm the graveyard keeper. And he has stuff that we might find useful. So what is it? He has wheat. And he sells this wheat for not very much. And we can buy a bunch so that we can make bread. Now, you'll see, too, that he's selling stuff, and it says in the right panel where it says Miller, it says Tier 2 and Tier 3. These are items that he would sell us, but our reputation with that vendor is not high enough. So he doesn't like us enough to sell us these items. So we have to do stuff to impress the town and impress him so that we can raise his level. Or that can be something as simple as just buying things from him. And usually it's actually just that. So let me buy this from him. And if I buy, let's just buy one right now, right? And if we buy one thing of wheat, okay, it's 12 copper. But we know that we need, I'm going to buy 8. No, let's buy 12. Okay, I'm going to buy 12 for 1 silver and 48 copper, all right? And I'm going to finish the offer. And now, okay, we have a bunch of flour, all right? I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to start working on more bread. Again, we're early in the game, so the bread that we make is not going to be the most efficient, cost-effective, energy-restoring food out there, of course, but it's a great thing to have so that you don't have to just go to sleep like every 2 seconds in the game while you're trying to do things, all right? So I think it's important to get food up and running early before you start trying to completely restore your graveyard so you can stay awake a little longer. We already got an iron ingot. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to open the door. Here's the last of our bread. Now I'm going to open this up. And what we're going to do is make more dough, right? So we make with 2 flour, we make 4 dough. So we're just going to make as much as we can, which is 24. I'm going to work this out. And I'm going to eat some bread while I'm doing it. Look at this. Look how long we can stay awake because of our food. I'm going to eat some more bread, pushing right on the directional pad. And then I'm going to go over here. We still have 230 fuel left. I'm going to just bake a ton of bread. I'm going to bake 24 more. So let's go. Now we've got bread happening. All right. This is working away. But I need some more firewood. So how do I get firewood? I need billets. Okay. So we got to go to the sawhorse, and we just got to make these billets. All right. And I'm going to make another billet and flitch. Okay, so first let's make this. And let's make some flitch. Push right, right, right. Eat, eat, eat. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to make some firewood. And I'm going to make some more firewood. Of course, I could be queuing up more than one. I'm going to go here. And I can't add firewood, all right, while this is cooking. So sometimes you don't want to make too many items in a stack because you can no longer change what's happening or interact with this while the forge is operating. So we'll have to add this firewood later once it's done, but that's no problem. I'm just going to put it over here. And we've put it away. I'm going to pick up this bar. Let's check our tech. How we doing? Well, we can build improvement, but we could also go here and we could learn how to make glass. So we can now make glass, okay? And do we have enough to, at the anvil, craft ourselves an axe? We do. What tool do we want to make? Well, all of these tools would be good, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just make an axe level 1. All right, and now we've got it. And I'm going to, I want a shovel, but we need iron parts. So let's make iron parts. Okay, good. Now I'm going to go into my inventory. You see we have an axe 1. I'm going to just push X to equip it. And you see that we are now using the axe and we have our rusty axe. Now, do not sell or throw away your rusty axe. Just put it in this trunk right here. The reason you want to do that is you want as many things as possible in this game because eventually you can see where it says study not complete on all these items. Eventually, we're going to get a research bench where we can research all of these items and just get free experience from them and learn more about them. And so we want to have everything there for that opportunity. All right, so this is working. We're working. What can I craft here? I want stone repair kits, but to get this, I need clay. Okay, and to get clay, I need a particular technology. Okay, which, let's see. Can I gather it yet? It doesn't look like it. I'll go ahead and learn improvement. Sure, that's fine. Okay. And we're going to learn decay as well. Decay is actually how we get peat. So this is how we get peat so that we could make an orchard if we wanted it, but we'd have to get the saplings, which can be expensive. Now, you can pick these mushrooms, right? And I'm getting hungry. I'm going to eat. And you can bake these mushrooms if you want. Okay? Another thing that you can do. But instead of repairing, okay, because clay might be hard for us to get, what we could do is just go around and put on better gravestones, right? So we can make quality 2 gravestones. So let's do that. Okay. And I could just walk back in here and look, we've made some more bread. We got some more experience. Let's get that. Go down here. And what I'm going to do is waltz over to the graveyard and just continue the slow process of improving it. I'm going to eat a piece of bread, and I'm going to go to this graveyard, this grave, and look at this. This grave in the corner, it has 5 white skulls above 1 red, which means we could boost this quality up tremendously here. So I'm going to put this on here, and our quality is down to -9. So if we can make some good fences and markers, we can start really, really escalating our graveyard. Now I'm going to get a better pick. My rusty pickaxe actually broke, okay? And that's bad, but to be honest, it's okay, because what I'm going to do is just make another pickaxe. Now, to make that pickaxe, I'm going to have 2 ingots to do it, because I believe it takes 2. Nope, never mind. We have everything we need right here. So let's just make a better pickaxe, and it's not even repair our old pickaxe, okay? I'm going to eat some bread to finish this up, and we did. And I'm going to go here. Actually, no, I'm going to go into my inventory, and I'm just going to... we already equipped the pickaxe 1, so let's put away our broken pickaxe, like this. And now we're doing great. Go in here. We've got a bunch of bread that we made, ready to pick up. And we're doing beautifully, everybody. We've got food production online. We have some burial certificates we can sell to get money that we can convert into wheat to continue making some food for us so we can just work longer into each day. We're now at the point where we're replacing our tools and going to start opening up blockages on our graveyard and improving our quality of the graveyard with better grave ornaments. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're finding this series to be useful. I hope you're enjoying the game. Take care.